Tonight, imagine a donkey professor calm in a suit and safety vest, stepping onto a North Sea platform that feels like a living machine. It is July 1988, and this place is not just steel. It is pressure, heat, hydrocarbons, and routines people trust too much. Piper Alpha is a hub, not a lonely rig, but a central node, with pipelines that connect it to other platforms like arteries. That hub role looks efficient on paper, but in safety engineering, it also means one fire can drink fuel from elsewhere. Now, the first lesson: disasters rarely begin with drama. They begin with admin, handovers, and assumptions. A permit to work is supposed to be a contract with reality, a map that tells the control room what the plant truly is right now. But on this day, the map and the machine drift apart, and nobody feels the gap until it bites. A condensate pump is under maintenance, and a pressure safety valve is removed, leaving open pipework sealed by a temporary blind flange. Temporary means fragile, and hand-tight means hope, not engineering, especially under operational pressure. Shift change arrives, and the handover is not a crisp transfer of truth. It is a blur, a missing sentence, a quiet misunderstanding. Then pump B trips, and the night crew does what crews do under stress. They reach for the backup they believe is ready. They start pump A, and the system loads pressure onto a seal that was never meant to hold it. Gas condensate leaks, not politely, but violently, forming an invisible cloud that spreads faster than human thought. Ignition follows, and the first explosion punches through the module, knocking out power, wrecking command, and turning coordination into chaos. Here is where the second lesson lives. When the control room goes dark, people lose the shared brain of the operation. Fires grow. Small lines rupture, oil becomes jets, structure heats, and time becomes measured in seconds, not decisions. And now the hub vulnerability reveals its teeth. Connected pipelines keep feeding gas toward the platform, even as it burns. Roughly 20 minutes in, a subsea gas riser fails, and the second explosion arrives like a verdict. One more detail matters. The fire water pumps are set to manual, a local habit that makes sense to someone once, and kills everyone later. Because after the blast, nobody can reach the pump room, and an active defense that should awaken automatically stays silent. The human cost is brutal. 167 lives, and a question that cannot be ignored: how did a system allow a simple mismatch to become a funeral? The inquiry that follows forces a revolution, moving regulation from checklist compliance towards safety cases, proof, and accountable management systems. So Donkey Professor leaves you 3 rules. If paperwork and plant disagree, stop. If handover is fuzzy, slow down. And if safety depends on a person arriving in time, redesign it. Type this in the comments. Safety first. Subscribe to join the few who seek truth. Share this with a warrior